Welcome to today Okrika beginner class. So the last time we talked about how much money you need to start your business. Today I'll be talking about how to put that money into good use rather. So you've have your 20,000, 300,000. You've decided if you want to pick, if you want to sign, you've checked the environment on what they would like to buy, and the next step now is how to sell. Let's assume that you've gotten a vendor and you've bought what you want to buy. So how do you sell? First thing first, when you actually buy an Okrika bill, the first thing for you to do is to sort. And in the process of sorting simply means you are going to separate the first grade, second grade, and third grade. Whatever it is you are buying comes in a mixture of grade. There is no strictly first grade. Well, for apparels and blings, you have strictly first grade bill where you don't have to sort. But in a normal bill, in a normal sharing, in a normal slotting, the bills are they come in different grades of clothes. You have the first, the second, and in this first, second, and third, you need to know how to sell each one of them so you would make profits. Because your clearance sale, you can't sell your clearance sale at a very good price. They are like the bad part of the clothes, so you need to like think about how you're going to sell them so that you don't run at a loss. So let me put this for example. Let's say you buy a ladies jean of ladies jean is 170k for bill, and a bill contains 200 to 250 pieces, and then at the end of the day you got say 100 first grade, and then you have 50 second grade, and you have 50 third grade, making it 200 pieces in total. How do you sell that? Your 100 first grade should go for say 1.5, because 1.5 times 100 is 150,000. Now the other 50 should go for, that's your second grade, can go for 800. 80 times 500 is 40,000, plus the 150, that's 190. Now your other third grade, which is the last 50, should go for 600. 600 times 500, that's 30. And 30,000 plus 60 plus 40,000 plus 150,000, it's about 220,000, and you actually bought it for 170. That is 50,000 naira gain. Now this is the least you can make, because you can actually sell your bill according to your environment. If you are selling to, and according to the cleanliness, some trouser cost as high as 3k. Now children wear, for example, because people buy children wear, they have issues about selling it. How do you sell children wear? Children wear on the average comes in 600 pieces in the bill, and a bill is about 300,000 naira maximum. 300 divided by 600 pieces is 500 naira per word. Let's assume out of your 600 pieces, 300 are very good grades. That is like you can sell that good one, which is the half of the bill, 300 pieces for say it's 800, that's to 40,000. You still have 300 pieces left to sell, and that other 300 pieces, let's assume you sell them at the rate of 500, that's 150,000. So 150,000 plus 240,000, that's about 390,000, and you actually bought this bill for 300,000. So yes, 90,000 is a lot of profit, of which you need to note that you can't sell everything 800. As a matter of fact, there are some jeans, if you go to the market, you cannot get a first grade children wear for 800. It costs as high as 2k. So these prices are like the lowest you can sell. Let's say the way you get is not good, but these are the prices, these are the lowest you can sell. All you need to do is sort. When you sort, you make sure your first grade bring in your capital, and then your second and third grade are like your. Let's assume you bought chiffon top bill and you don't know how to sell. A chiffon top bill has an average of 350 pieces, and it costs 150 to 200 pieces. So 200 divided by 350 is about say 600 naira per one. For the strictly first grade, the mixed grade is usually 150. Yeah, I sell 150, and then you have 350 pieces, that's like 500 naira per one. All you need to do is calculate your first grade. If your first grade, even if you are selling all the 350 pieces at the rate of 500, you are making a whole lot. That's like 175,000, and that's just 5,000 naira extra, of which you cannot sell them at that price. I think the only places where people have issues when it comes to this how to sell is when when they want to like make more profits. Like you have high expectation, forgetting that this is Okrika. You want to sell Okrika like you're selling new wares. Yes, some Okrika are expensive. Those are the first grade. The second grades are not as expensive as the first grade. You can't say that you want to sell a second grade way at the price of 2,000. You don't expect that you're going to buy 150,000 naira bill from a vendor and you want to use it to make 1 million just because you think you see it on Instagram and everybody's making it like that. As a matter of fact, the quicker you sell at a very cheaper price, the better for you because you make your money and you buy more and people know you more. It's not the one that you'll be hoarding the goods and be waiting for somebody to come and buy a top, a chiffon top for you from 3,000. Yeah, they do it online. But those are strictly the first grades, not Okrika is mixed grade. You need to first of all understand that. And if you don't understand that, you're going to have a problem with your vendor because you will think your vendor is cheating you. Meanwhile, you are the one expecting Turkey, UK, London wears inside a mixed bill, and it doesn't work that way. So I would advise that you go slowly on whatever it is you are selling, make a calculation, do your sorting and be sure of what you want to sell. Should I use that? Yeah, you do your sorting and be sure of what your first grade, your second grade, and your third grade is. Your first grade should bring you money. Now, if you are starting with 20,000, you are going to have a little bit of problem, and you want to go and slot. Slotting means you are going to have the first grade, the second grade, and the third grade together. And if you are doing, I don't advise slotting for starters because it is not advisable. If you get 40 pieces and 10 of it is first grade, and the other 10 is second grade, and the other 10 is third grade, and the last 10 is clearance, how are you going to sell? So what I advise for beginners is you either buy quarter, or you buy half bill, or you buy a full bill. Forget that one that if you buy a full bill, you won't make your money. That's a lie. Buy from a reliable vendor. I am a reliable vendor anyway. So yeah, buy from, so you have kata, so the thing is like affecting me by making a video. But that aside, buy from a reliable vendor. Don't say you want to start Okrika by slotting. Please don't do that because it's not easy buying slotting as a beginner. If you have 20k and go and buy slots, rather go to markets, go and pick first grade. If you pick 10 first grade with your 2,000, 10 gowns with your 2,000, even you know that these 10 gowns that I'm picking at 2,000, I can sell it for 3,000, 4,000. Not that you will pick, you will not be looking for how to sell. Don't make that mistake. Go and buy what you know you are going to sell. Go and pick, don't slot, don't buy clearance, don't go and be buying 1,000 pieces for 15,000 naira. It is loss because they are clearance. Even me, I used to have, like, although my own clearance are always clean, I don't sell clearance, but if I should, that's because I'm tired of selling, I want to just sell it all. But if you're buying clearance to start Okrika business, that's a big loss and I would not advise it. So thank you very much for joining today. See you next time.